Good looking car. That draws a crowd every time you fire it up, doesn't it?
It's almost like the ice cream truck on a 100-degree day.
Exactly. This gets the adrenaline going.
They're gonna start coming running over here. Watch.
Well, this is really cool. Thanks for starting it up for us. I appreciate it, man. Take it easy. Well, you know, most Hurst Olds are like unreachable for most of us to own, but here is a 1983 Hurst Olds. Looks to be pretty much original condition. 15th anniversary T-tops, and you can slide into this bad boy for $13,500. You know, I think these will become harder to find in the future. You know, I had to do a quick interior close-up here. I've never seen an arrangement like that. It's got 3 gear shift positions. It's got a 1-2, and then it has a selector between reverse drive and drive. It's one of the strangest gear shift setups I've ever seen. Another thing that makes this car special. Okay, you know, I think I've walked by about 1,000 cars, and now I'm back to where the swap meet starts. We missed a few rows there, so I grabbed a quick cold one. I'm going to refresh here a second, then we're going to hit a little more swap meet. Okay, one of the secrets of Pomona is you do got to hit all the rows. We're only like on row 2, but if you skip this row, you didn't hit this row, you missed a huge collection of antique parts and Ford items on this aisle. So you got to make sure you hit all the rows or you're going to miss something you're looking for. Okay, now I'm counting about 10 pop-ups here, and they're all full of brand new parts for 48 through 86 Ford truck and Broncos. It's got new fenders, new sheet metal, new lenses. Pomona's just a one-stop shopping place for if you're restoring your cars, whether it's a Ford, Chevy, Oldsmobile. You know, just on the other side of the place we were just at is the truck stop, and once again, it's everything for trucks, grills, Kleenex boxes, windshield washer reservoirs, all new reproduction parts for your vintage truck. 62, 68, battery trays. It's a great place to come. You can get everything you need right here. You know, I came around the corner, and these truck shop guys are serious, man. This is their semi full of parts and accessories for trucks. Great vendor out here at Pomona. You know, I came across a really unique seller here at the Pomona swap meet. These tiki gods here. This is just really cool. I saw about 4 or 5 of them going up the aisle. I had to stop and see what's going on. You know, if I wasn't lugging the camera around, I'd take one of these home myself. And I guess it's Doug here. He also has a vintage trailer business, but nice tiki gods, really cool. Got the surfboards in the thing, and I guess one of these is even a bobblehead. Haven't seen that before. Really neat sales. Everything's out here at Pomona. Okay, well, I think we hit the grand slam here. It's a 1956 Chevrolet convertible. It's a full restoration from the ground up. It's got all these factory options. It's got Continental kit, front and rear guards, knuckle guards, gravel guards, bumper burrs, locking gas cap, Wonder Bar radio, power windows, skirt spotlights, power steering, and power brakes. You're not going to find a 56 much nicer, much cleaner, better restored than this one. And you know what? You can take it home for only $140,000. This is the prize winner tonight, guys. And like I said earlier, the real sellers step up and they buy a vendor spot. You see a lot more exposure. Now, this is a real rare 1941 Packard ambulance. You know what? You're not going to find anything like this out there on the road. But you come to Pomona, you find things like this. Looks like it's all original. It's in its Army dress. Just a really neat piece of automotive history, I can tell you that. Okay, you know, we're going to stop and talk with Norman. Norman's a powder coater. You were one of the first guys to come out to Pomona with powder coating.
That's correct.
How long ago was that?
10 years ago.
10 years ago. That had to be... Let's do it one more time. No, that's okay. You know, it's part of the whole show sometimes, but when I get these, it's a little hard. Okay, I'm talking to Norm here. He's with the powder coating. You were one of the first powder coaters to show up here at Pomona, right?
That's correct.
How long's that been?
10 years ago.
Well, tell me about your business and what you do for the collector and restorer out here at Pomona.
Well, I do sandblasting, powder coating, and sprayed-in bed liners. People bring me car frames, parts, rims, accessories, and I take them back to the shop and I'll coat them. I'll sandblast them and coat them. And it's strong, durable, and, you know, it's the...
So you're local?
I'm local, Huntington Beach, California.
Huntington Beach, so the people come out here, they know you, they drop off their parts, they come back, and they enjoy the swap meet again another weekend and pick up their parts.
Absolutely, and then they can bring their parts to my shop, drop them off. Within 1 to 3 to 1 week, I can have everything done. And I also do ceramic coating on headers, and I do spray and bed liners.
Well, you know what? That's great. You're a 10-year veteran out here at Pomona. It's good to see you. Thanks for talking to us. And you want to tell folks where they can get a hold of you if they're not out here at Pomona?
Okay, folks, you can reach me at 714-596-4242, and that's in Huntington Beach off of Gothard and Slater, 17592, Gothard.
Well, cool. I hope some of the people restoring cars and needing powder coat would look you up. Appreciate you talking to us on Live Car Shows.
Thank you, Kevin.
You bet, Norm. Thanks a lot. You bet. Appreciate it. Well, you know, I'm seeing here's a CD, the Cucamonga Blues. Who knew there was entertainment out here at Pomona Car Show and Swap Meet also? You got your CD on sale here. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm the cowboy, the Cucamonga Cowboy, and I write songs and sing songs. I wrote the song called Cucamonga Blues.
You did, and what are you selling out here at the Swap Meet?
CDs.
Okay.
They're brand new, just out, and I got 6 of my own original songs on that CD.
Well, why don't you give me a little bit of Cucamonga Blues real quick, if you would.
Here we go. Well, I hit the streets whenever... I'm sorry, but that's the other song. That's a skateboard boogie, man.
Oh, there you go. You got so many, you get lost.
But here's the Cucamonga Blues.
Okay.
Well, I woke up this morning on Archibald Avenue. I woke up this morning on Archibald Avenue. Now I'm singing the Cucamonga Blues.
Well, I can see why you'd be singing the blues waking up on Archibald Avenue. Hey, thanks for talking with us. You bet. You bet. Thank you very much. As you ride into the sunset.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. Well, you know, we've come across these 3 Impalas, and these Impalas aren't for sale. They're for show. This one's got a big block under it. I guess that's the orange with the 3-tone interior. Got a nice gold model here, and then we got a black hardtop too. 3 really nice 58 rag tops. That's why you come to Pomona. Well, you know what? It's almost noon here, and I'm not quite sure how much batteries I have left, so I'm going to say goodbye for Live Car Shows and say what a great time we had here at the Pomona Swap Meet. You can see the exodus of cars. The show's about over. I'm going to try to make a few more aisles. If I got a little battery left, I'm going to get a few more interviews, show a few more cars. But just in case, I want to say thanks for joining Live Car Shows at the Pomona Swap Meet. We hope you enjoyed it. Got a little bit of a feel for what it's like out here at Pomona. I know I had a great time. This is what I love doing on Sundays. This is my Sunday services. Thanks a lot. Hey guys, well this is where it started. It started on Alameda Boulevard at 5 a.m. this morning. A lot of people started at 5 a.m. as you can tell from the crowd we had at the Pomona Car Show and Swap Meet. It was a good day, a lot of nice people. You can see that it's a big event in Southern California, and this was one of the smaller ones. There's just so much going on in September. Back to school, vacations. But once again, we're really proud to be able to give you a bird's eye view and behind the scenes look of car shows and events like Pomona Swap Meet and Car Show. So we appreciate you checking in. This is about the 3rd ending I've done. I don't know how many of these I'm going to use. Cameras rocking all over the place. I think this is a wrap. I'll talk to you all later on Live Car Shows.